Music for a child's heart, body, and mind.
Hello everyone, happy holidays. Hope you're having fun and staying safe. Welcome to our class today. Today in our grammar class, we are looking at the topic phrase. Phrase is a topic in English where you look at some words grouped together but cannot actually make sense on their own. So when we talk about phrase, we're talking about a group of words which is not a major sentence. Take your mind back to what a sentence is. When you hear of sentence, the first thing that comes to your mind is that a sentence must contain an act, a verb, an action. So in the absence of an action, you can't have a sentence. So in a phrase, there is no measure of verbs. You can't find verbs in a phrase on its own, except of course we're talking about phrasal verbs. But when you're talking about phrase, you do not always have verb in it. So in order for a phrase to make sense to you, then it must be part of a major sentence. Okay, so a phrase on the other hand contains more than one word for it to become a part of a major sentence and make a complete sense when it is added to a subject and a verb. So a phrase here cannot make sense to you except you find it beside a sentence. So if we keep giving more examples or illustrations, you may likely not be able to understand it. But still, take a look at a few of these examples we have here. In the room, a loaf of bread, under the bed, on the chair, in the moon, very late, on the floor, in the curtain, over the bar, up the stairs, and all that. Now, all these are examples of phrases. All these are examples of phrases. You will not really understand these things unless you see them beside a sentence. But let's still go on. Now, take a look at these sentences here. The phrase here all the phrases have been underlined for you to be able to understand or figure out what we are talking about. The woman bought the goods. The woman bought the goods. Now, the woman bought the goods is a sentence on its own. You can see that part of the sentence is actually a clause, but there is a verb present. So, from the market here is actually the phrase. You see, from the market is just standing on its own. There is no verb in it. From is a preposition. They is an article, and the market is a verb. So there is no market, rather is a noun. So there is no presence of verb amongst these words that are underlined. So those words there become a phrase. I saw the ring under the bed. I saw the ring under the bed. So, as you can see, I saw the ring is a major sentence. Under the bed is the phrase. So be careful when you want to underline. Be very careful, otherwise you end up underlining the part of the sentence that ought not to be amongst the verb. Among the phrase rather. So we have more examples on phrasal verbs. Now, understand that we have treated phrases, and I also made mention of phrasal verbs in my initial introduction. So when we talk about phrasal verb here, we are talking about that part of phrase that actually contains a measure of verb in it. Remember, verb means action, an act, something that actually happened. So a phrasal verb is also called a new verb. It is made up of verbs, adverbs, or prepositions, and act in the same way. Verbs are used in sentences. So phrasal verbs, here are examples of some phrasal verbs and their meanings. We have blow up. Blow up. For something to blow up means to fill something with air. For example, you fill a tire tube, you fill a balloon, and stuff like that with air. To break down, that is for something to stop working. A car could break down, a vehicle, any kind of engine could break down. To call off, that is to cancel an appointment, to cancel a meeting, to cancel a program. Cut off, that is to disconnect from something entirely. You need to cut off from friends. There are friends you need to cut off from. Then we have call on to visit someone. I want to call on the principal for something, for an urgent or an important meeting. So to call off means to disconnect, while to call on, understand the difference between the two of them. We have to call off, that is to cancel, cut off, to disconnect, call on, to visit someone, to pay a visit to someone. Then give away. Give away here has two meanings, but I just gave one. So give away means to disclose a secret, something that is put in your confidence, and then for the fact that you let out that confidence that is put in you, obviously you just disclose a secret, you have given away a confidence. Another meaning for giveaway could be a kind of charity. So talking about giving out a charity or a kind of charity affair or gift, exchange of gift or giving away of something. Then look after. To look after means to take care of someone or something. You could take care of your dog, your cat, your pet, your grandma, and all that, or your siblings. To run after, to chase or pursue. Keep off means to stay away or refrain from. Keep off that fence. It has some pikes and spines on it. Look for. To look for means to search or to search for. Then get on means to continue. Then we have other examples. Cut down. To cut down means to reduce. You need to cut down on the quantity of food you eat. Now, pay attention to these two parts of phrases we have looked at today. We have talked about phrases, then we have also talked about phrasal verbs. They are two different things. When we talk about phrases, phrases does not contain any measure of verb in it, while phrasal verbs contain maybe verbs, some of them adverbs, some of them pronouns, prepositions and all that. Then those are the ones we call phrasal verbs. So all of these things will make sense to you only when they are beside a clause in a sentence. So you are going to get your classwork in the classwork portal. You are equally going to get your homework in the assignment portal. So what you do is, whichever work you have been given, try as much as you can to make reference to these parts of the e-learning. Go back to the e-learning portal, go through it again, study it again, so that you'll be able to understand how to go about the other one. And then when you are doing your work, endeavor as much as you can to type your answers. Please do not snap your answers and forward. The more you type, the more it improves your dexterity in typing skills. And then if you have to underline anything, please just highlight the parts you need to underline, the phrasal part, then hold your control and then click on your U. That's how to underline, because I will need to see your work like that. You could ask someone to help you. By the time you do this once or twice, you'll get used to it. Trust me, it's fun and you're going to enjoy it. I want you all to keep being safe, continue staying safe at home, wash your hands, stay indoors, and then keep the virus away. Do have a wonderful time. Thank you.